Welcome back. It's a new day, a new episode, and I want to go ahead and show you some of the things I've done off camera. First of all, this is entirely new. Let's see. See, we have a whole new area. We have three biomes, a mesa or badlands, a desert, and a savanna. And what is a better mob to add to these hot biomes than a blaze? And also because this is my skin. So I actually recorded all of this yesterday, like the whole blaze gathering thing. It was very fun, but I didn't record the video. I only recorded the audio of me actually getting the blaze. So unfortunately, you can't see how I actually got it here, but we have a blaze now, and his name is Fireball. Another thing that we did was just clean up this area. We added a bunch of skulk to the sides. We added some down here. It used to be black concrete. And I don't think I've showed this off yet, but we just started on our storage system. So, and this is a multi item storage or a miss. So it could hold multiple different types of items in one chest. This holds 700,000 items. So we have plenty of space. So what we were going to do yesterday, I went ahead and started making flower farms in a flower forest that I have, but we're not going to finish that today. But as you see here, we have a lot of stuff, a lot of options to choose from. And let's see. I think I want to make a giant ore block. Why is that there? It's because, when you're mining, let's see. Let's see if we have ores. But if you collect a lot of ores, you might want to. Okay, perfect. You might just want to stack up and then, mine your way down like this. And I want a dedicated area for that. So I'm going to make a giant ore block. And I think I'm going to use it after the old, let's see, diamond texture. Let's see, where's diamond? We don't have regular diamond ore, but you see how the gems, you see like where the gems are at. And I'm going to make this, but like 16 times. So this is every block. Every pixel is a block. But the faces are probably going to be different ores like iron, gold, redstone, lapis, and diamond. I think copper. So that's what we're going to do today. And I'll see you in a second. So the first thing you might be wondering is, why do we have all the old textures in? This is what the old game, this is what the game used to look like before 1.13, I'm pretty sure, or 1.14, I can't remember. And the reason why we have these textures is so it's easier to add in the ore colors. See this coal here? You could just easily copy it and just, you know, make it bigger. So we are going to have coal. So let me take out my ender chest. So what we're going to do is, this is 16 pixels, so it's 16 blocks. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. I think that is, let's do it, let's do like 2 blocks over here. Just so, this hill right here isn't in the way. And I think we go up another row. So another 16. And then we put in some of the coal bits. So three over here. And then we're gonna use wool for the coal. And that is another 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, and then the rest is stone. But that's pretty much what we're going to do. We're gonna have all sides, all 5 sides. Actually, are we going to do the ground? I think I'll have the ground grass, and then all the remaining sides, like the four sides and then the top, are going to be ores. This is what the face looks like in the old texture pack, and this is what it looks like in the new texture pack. I think I did pretty well. I could have done a bit more like detail because even like the old stone block, it wasn't just like one color, but I don't really want to do that. So we're just gonna go ahead and do the other three walls and the roof. And I think that'll probably be it for this build. I mean, it's not a crazy like well thought out build. That's just something I had the idea of doing. But first, let me see how it looks like from like the interest of my base, cuz I hope it's not like crazy. It is really big, but also that's pretty big as well. So I don't think it's like in the way. The reason why I didn't build it over here is because I didn't want like a giant block in the way. I think it'll look fine, especially like you're on the bridge and you're on the path. Go past this and you see the block. And boom, the giant ore block is completed. It's pretty simple. I just changed the wool colors. For the faces, we have coal as the front, and over here we have redstone, lapis, and gold, and then up here we have diamond. The only problem is that it kind of looks bland, right? It's only two colors per side. So I think I want to change up the corners so it gives it like a little edge without it being too, in the way. I think this makes it look a little bit better. It looks more finished, and it's not like I used some random block because Deep Slate has ores too. So it's kind of like adding on to the Deep Slate ore part. I think I think I did well. Only thing I have to do is just like light up the place and add grass, but I'll just do that. I mean, you don't have to really see that. Yeah. Here is the inside. It kind of looks pretty dark, but I don't think that'll really be a problem. But yeah, it kind of looks pretty interesting, especially like from this view. But that's about it. For this project, we have another project to do though. Forget everything I said about in the last clip because after that last clip, I went onto YouTube and found out that Mojang released another snapshot for the new 26.0 update. And they added a new type of flower, a new dandelion called the golden dandelion, which is one dandelion surrounded by 8 gold nuggets in a crafting recipe. And I have a horrible but amazing idea for that. What we're going to do is see this entire area down here, all of all of this grass and stuff. I'm going to fill this all completely, every single block filled with golden dandelions. And that's not it. That's not all because I want to fill out a bunch of this area too with golden dandelions. Like probably from here all the way over to the walls over here. And this whole area is going to be golden dandelions for each block. And that is extremely expensive. That is going to be a lot of dandelions and a lot of gold. I actually have to calculate how much using math, so we'll see in a second. I just calculated how many resources we need, and we need so many resources. Check this out. So the total area that I want to plant, the extreme coordinates are positive 61, negative 279, negative 555, and negative 295. And adding those up, we get 340 for the total x, 350 for the total z, and to get the area is equal to the x coordinate times the z, which is 100,000, 119,000 total block area. I really hope I'm wrong on that. But what that means is I need 100,000 dandelions for this whole area. And to get all the gold to make golden dandelions, you need to multiply that by 8 to get almost 1,000,000 nuggets, which is equal to 100,000 ingots or 11,000 gold blocks, which is not going to be fun because my gold farm is not really the most efficient thing in the world. But for shulker boxes, one box holds almost 2,000 items. So if we divide the number of dandelions needed by the number of items that could fit in the shulker box, which totals up to 69 full shulker boxes of dandelions. And for the gold, we divide 11,000 by 1,700 to get 7 boxes of gold blocks. That is going to be an insane amount of items that I need. The easiest part is getting all the shulker boxes because I already have way more than, was it 76 shulker boxes. The gold isn't really going to be fun, and especially the dandelions. But the dandelions might be a lot easier, but I need a lot of bone meal. So that's what I'm gonna have to do. I think I will call this the end of the episode because I apparently have a lot of grinding to do. So thank you for watching. Hopefully we have a new episode on Friday or Saturday, depending how I'm feeling. And that's going to be about it. Goodbye.